James Gunn has finally given us some news about a Superman sequel and what we can expect from the movie, plus new information about the upcoming Batman and Wonder Woman film, so let's get into all of this. So first of all, James Gunn has talked about the Superman sequel and how it's not going to be a direct sequel to the first Superman movie, but that he's going to be a very important character in it, which I know sounds weird. I'll just play the clip from this interview from Josh Horowitz so you can see what he says.
We do know you are writing a script, you've been writing, which is another Superman-involved story.
Yes.
Fair enough to say?
Totally fair enough to say.
You have been cagey, though, in saying it's
I'm being very cagey.
Not exactly a Superman sequel, per se. Here's what okay, from the fan perspective, one of the regrets around post-Man of Steel was we never got, like, another Superman adventure.
Yes.
Right? We never got... Henry didn't get his shot in another Superman movie.
Yes, yeah.
So make me feel better. Like...
It's Superman is very important. It's not like... And it isn't Batman versus Superman. It isn't...
Okay. It's not world's finest Batman, Superman. Okay. Okay. So this is intended to be the next one you direct. Is there a timeline in when you think we might hear about this?
Yes.
Sooner than later?
Yes.
Like this week?
No.
So as you can see there, yes, James Gunn says he is writing a new Superman movie that he's going to be a main character in, but it's not really a direct Superman sequel. He said it's not Batman versus Superman, but he didn't really react at all when he says, oh, so it's not world's finest. And he says the announcement is coming sooner than later, but not this week. I'll get to my theories for this in a second, but I think the most likely time we see this announcement is at San Diego Comic-Con in about a week, or at the end of Peacemaker Season 2, because James Gunn has repeatedly said that that's important to the future of the DCU. We're also just going to cover what he said about Batman quick before I get to my theories, because this kind of rules out some things, because he says that The Brave and the Bold and any additional Batman movies in the DC will not release in the same calendar year as Matt Reeves' Batman films. He's pretty much emphasizing over and over again that Robert Pattinson's Batman is not merging with the DCU, because he was asked which director he most wants for the DCU, and he answered Matt Reeves. He's not directing a DCU film, he said, which is definitely a cheeky response to be like, hey guys, yeah, he's not in the DCU. One theory I've been seeing thrown around is that it's going to be a Superman and the Authority, or a Superman versus the Authority movie, because we know that James Gunn, when he initially announced the new slate for the DCU, he did say there was going to be a The Authority movie, but there's been absolutely zero movement on this movie, no public announcements about like, oh, is anybody writing a script for this? Is there a director? So it would kind of make sense if maybe James Gunn is handling these characters in another Superman movie that he's writing and directing. If James Gunn really isn't lying about it not being a Batman team-up movie, I still think a Supergirl team-up is the most likely, like having the DCU start with a Superman movie, a Supergirl film, and then like the fourth or fifth movie being a team-up between the two, maybe going against like Brainiac or something, could be a very big movie. I just hope James Gunn is staying true to his words, because I feel like we do need a movie that feels like a true Superman sequel, even if there are other characters involved, because again, this is a huge mistake in the MCU lately. We get a new solo film like Shang-Chi, and then there's just no sequel for like the foreseeable future. Like, we're already like 4 years away from that film's release with no sequel in sight. I feel like James Gunn would be making a huge mistake to not follow up on this hype and critical praise of Superman with another sequel within like a year or two. So I really think and hope that this new movie is going to be planned for like 2027 at the latest, which again would emphasize that it's not going to be a Batman film, since we know the Batman's releasing in that year. Let me know in the comments below what you think this team-up movie with Superman should be, and if you want to see my ranking of every single upcoming DC movie and TV show about how excited I am for it, click the video above my head right now, and thank you so much for watching.